Hey, it's Kylie here. Just want to do a quick video on latest knife I finished before I go home. It's nearly 3 a.m. here. It's been working. Yeah, I started making this yesterday, finished it today. And this is actually my last frame lock. And I'm sure I'll do more in the future, but this is the last in the batch that I cut out of the EDCs, and this is the last small one. I've keeping this larger one for myself, for my personal use one, and I've done this one differently from all the others. All the ones so far I used a 1/4 inch chainring bolt style pivot that gets tightened down, and for this last one I wanted to do it differently. I've basically got the 3 sets of pins of the same size. They're 15 Torx standoffs, but I've done this the same way the classic Sebenzas are done. So how that's been done is it's got a 3/16 pivot going through the center, but then it's got a bushing that I machined down to pretty much perfect thickness with the washers on the side. So for dismantling, for cleaning, you can pretty easily literally just unscrew that, pop the pivot out, it just slides out, and then slide the entire blade with bushings and washers out, clean it, and insert it back in without taking this apart, which is quite nice. For the finish on this one, it's got the wire wheel effect on it, and I just put a little bit of light colouring on the fronts and left the rest kind of silvered. It's fully rounded everywhere, which is nice, and I've rounded the spine too. This one's pretty smooth. The bushing gives it a really nice action. It's quite a light detent. Just sort of eases in there without too much tension to make it easy to open for an EDC. The bushings make it really nice centering on the blades. It's I don't really flick them, but it's pretty smooth on this one. Yeah, it's quite nice. So this is just the sub 3-inch one. Nice and sharp. The edge bevel on this is about 3 or 4 thou, I think, before the micro bevel. But it's not a full height grind, so it's nice thin cutting, but still reasonably sturdy. And the tip, it got tiny bit too thin, so I just pinched it down a bit to give it a bit of sturdiness. So yeah, it's quite a nice one. I'm trying to hold the camera up close here, but yeah, I'm not very good at snapping these out when I'm holding camera, but it flies out fairly easily if you want it to. But that's just not how I build folders and use them. You know, I open them like that, and that's how I like mine to be opened. It's got my extra work on the lock as I do on all of them, so that's going to be very hard to disengage, but you know, it's just a nice small knife. It's just got my styling to it. If the buyer wants a pocket clip, I can put one of these on it, fit it after it's sold. Up to them. Very comfortable without the clips, of course. It's nice. Yeah, so last frame lock from me for a while. It's going to be quite a while before I do any more frame locks. I've got some other projects on the go, and when they progress long enough, I'll show some public videos. I just keep some of my projects to myself while I'm in prototyping, but I have some nice stuff coming along, hopefully. Thanks, everyone.